Hi, this is Rahim Zulfikar Ali, and today in this screencast we will learn top 5 data validation tips that are essential while you make your financial models or when you make some spreadsheets and you want your Excel users do not enter the data of their own type and you want to restrict them to certain situations. So here in this screencast I am discussing top 5 scenarios you can apply in your spreadsheets. Starting with the first situation, or you can say a tip of data validation, is we will restrict a cell that can only enter a value between 1 till 10. Then next is enter text with maximum length of 10. The third is we will restrict this cell which will not enter the back date, means the date we will put is today or for the future dates only. Then in fourth scenario we will use to apply a list, and at last finally we will protect these few cells with from the duplicate entry. For applying data validation we have to go to data ribbon, and here in the data tools tab you have a data validation button. Click on data validation button and you will get data validation window right on your spreadsheet. This consists of three tabs. The first is the settings, second is input message, and third is error alert. We will discuss all three one by one. So the first situation is we have to restrict this cell to just enter the value between 1 till 10. For this, in settings tab there is a validation criteria, and in allow category we have to select the whole number, and here the data will be condition will be in between. The minimum value will be 1 and the maximum value will be 10, because we have to restrict between these 1 till 10 numbers. Input message, we will show some warning type of message to the user who will put the value in this cell. So the title will be like warning. An input message, you can create your own customized message as you like, and I am setting the message like please enter the values between 1 till 10. This will act like a comment box. When you when you will be on this active cell, this will work like a comment box, and the yellow square box will be shown showing this input message. Then we have a last tab, that is error alert. While the user try to make the wrong entries, like if he or she inputs the values other than 1 till 10, we can also show the warning type of messages. In style we have three different types of messages, that is stop, warning, and information. We will use the stop message here. The title again will be the warning, and we will try to create some funny message like you are unable to understand English, you are unable to read English, so join our Excel plus English language classes. Okay, so this is how you can make your user restrict plus make some funny statements and a meaningful statement too. Now we have just applied the first data validation tip, and when you finish all these settings in the data validation, press OK. Now as you can see that a warning message like a comment box appears, and it shows you please enter the values between 1 till 10, and when I write 8 it accepts, and when I write 12 it shows me a warning like you are unable to read English, so join our Excel plus English language classes. Okay, so this is how we can restrict the cell. Second situation is the user has to make the text with the maximum length of 10. For this again we go to data validation, and here we will apply the text length, and it will be less than or equals to 10. Okay, and when I write something like more than 10 characters, it shows me a warning, and if I write less than 10 or 10 characters it accepts. The third is we have to restrict the user do not enter backdate. For this again we will go to data validation, and this time we will select date and is greater than or equals to, and we will write a formula here equals to today, and press OK. So today is 3rd October 2013, and if I write any other backdate like 1st October 2013, it will shows me an error. Okay. The fourth tip of data validation is we will try to create a sort of list here. So for this I will put some months names in separate column, and I select this cell and go to data validation, and now in allow category we will select list this time, and the source will be where my months are written, and press OK. So now you can see that we have just created a list through data validation, and we can select any months. Okay. The final tip of the data validation is we will protect the duplicate entries in this range. So for this we will go to data validation, and here we will choose custom, and we will write a formula that is equals to COUNTIF this range, press F4 to make it absolute, comma the starting cell of my range, and that is equals to 1, press OK. And if I write 10, 12, if I write again 10 here, so I think it's not applied here, let me just check it. Data validation, yes, clear all, OK. Selecting this data validation, custom formula is COUNTIF this range, okay, F4, comma the starting cell is equals to 1, press OK. Now 10, 12, 10. When I write 10 one more time, it shows me that a user has restricted values that cannot be entered into this cell. So it is restricting or protecting from the duplicate entries. Okay. So I hope you find this video useful regarding the data validation tips. I hope you will apply in your spreadsheets. Thank you. Bye.